Oh my god, hi, Alphabeta. Hi, thanks, Cole, for the raid. Jesus Christ, that scared me. I was not ready. Oh, my song's about to anyway, so yeah. Alright, well, let's get to it. Make it simple. Make it simple. How you doing, Cole? Let me give you a shout out. 127. How you doing? How you doing? What's up? Oh, shout outs. God damn it. There we go. You're playing League of Legends. Oh no. No offense, sorry. League of Legends. I'm sorry, but League of Legends. I think it's not gonna be done soon. I'm not gonna cap soon. Alright, let me do my. Okay, that's fair. That's fine. That's fine, I guess. Alright, let's go through this real quick. Oh, let's see. Oh my god. My revenge is set for Cirrus. Thank you. Nice to increase. We're gonna break this time. Yes! This is meant for me break! We're meant to break here. Okay. There we go. Break, super break. We love break in this household. Nice, Cold. Break. But yeah, Cold, if you need to relax or anything, or everybody else came out of cold, you know, go, you know, it's all good, chill. Enjoy yourselves, have relaxing nights, or day, whenever, you know, we're just here to chill tonight. Oh, one escaped. That's fine. Let's see. Break. Yes, we need a new one. Ooh. Okay, not bad. Go do adventure again. Yeah, I hate this. Where's Fushuan? How do you make sure we dodge this with Fushuan? Alright, how do we dodge this permanently? I'm not gonna move at all. Anything here safe? Question mark? It's not safe. Oh. God, see, I hate doing this. Fushuan. Also doesn't won't matter because I get hit. Of course I get 5 cycles. Motherfuck. Boss time. Where's my BB girl?
Danger ahead. Not yet time to incense ascend.
Okay. You did. Ice. Increase the ice damage. Find remembrance. Just the ice. I mean, either way, we're getting all of them. Doesn't matter if I don't have it or not. I love a Firefly speed running through all this. Also, most quick chats got changed to all meme codes. They say we can only drive in reverse. Wally came out, Gloom 7 car right back. That's actually kind of funny. This one's whatever. I'll take a new one. Okay. Fuck you guys, you don't get to attack me. I should try to take this one, but I need the new buffs. Okay. Harmonize. Yes. Increase breakdown. My god. Listen. Okay, there it is. I love break. I will forever love break. Break's my meta. It's my life. 6 HP. 3 speed. Thank you. I'll take that. Last year in MoC, everyone to a 3-wheel octane. First card in the game, turning left to right has always been managed. That's a wait. What?
Not yet time to return.
Oh, I messed up.
Incense ascent.
No. Ah, survey. 3 million.
Resistance is limited.
Driving tricycles at high speed, I can imagine. Fire increase. I might just get this one, even though I can use this. I think I'm just gonna unlock what I need. Meh. Oh, I keep forgetting to get by the fucking heats. I messed up some. Let's go buy some stuff now. Oh, wrong one. Got the discount. You know what? I don't have all these. I can take these. Should I take this? Okay, current is fine. Harmony, thank you. Harmony. Yeah, I'll take this. Just unlock it. Okay. Okay, sweep the battle. Nope. Gamba. Yeah, let's do it. Lost fine. I'll go to the challenge start. It's alright, we just started, but I usually can clear this. No. Okay, that's last hero sucks ass. I think I have one character left. Let's see. Any new ones? We can't. Okay, give me one I don't want. Give me the hunt. Okay, give me hunt. I'll take that though. That's fine. I don't care about this. That's the funny part. It's gonna happen. Alright, give me my hunt buffs. That's... Where's the super breaking buff? Wasn't I have better one? Increase break damage dealt, and I don't care about that. You only need break damage. Okay, there.
Danger ahead. Not yet time to
Oh, I had enough. Perfect. Alright, Sirius, go fuck off.
resistance is unity. All will be swept away by the wind.
Hold on 1 second. Before I messed up.
Share good fortunes. Dreams of a less dance once
What?
more.
What do you need to do?
Everything in this world
There we go. Make it outbound now.
is bleeding. I'm sorry. Burns to ashes. Set the seas ablaze.
I just one shot it. Okay. Okay. Of course, Fugus always has so much freaking taunt.
Dream vanished. Attack detected. Attack detected. Time to fulfill.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Set the seas ablaze.
I would never get be amused not stopping him use a break.
Everything in this world is bleeding. Closer. Let us dance once more.
Damn. And
Be of your body. Unite our goals. Resistance is unity. Time to suffer.
hell no, you that's frozen.
Over.
Funny.
Every victory is hard won.
Okay. Nice. Alright. Do I want to save this file? Or I'll save it. Question mark. Alright. Break's done. MLC, or there's a react. I should have done some reacting while.
Let me stay here a little longer in this body.
It's pretty sure I can auto MLC for the most part. Let me pull my YouTube feed real fast. Yes. Make sure. Where is my man? Where is the man's video at? He always uploads. There he is. Alright, 31 minutes. That's enough time for MLC. Okay, so we're gonna put on. Why these are fast. Yeah, what's up, Super? What's up? What's up? What's up? Yeah, we'll do WuWa story. I'm gonna get a 2-part story because I don't think, I'll be honest, I don't think I'm gonna done all one night. So yeah. Alright, yeah, we should do like this. This is fine. Okay. 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 So we're gonna watch the video while we just do MLC real fast. I just got home late from work, man. I'll be honest, and honestly, I want to get some of it done because I think tomorrow I'm gonna be kind of busy. So I'll at least get half of more than at least half of it done, dude. I don't like streaming late, dude. I had work, but I really want to play story. Today's been a tiring day for work, so I want to treat myself. Yeah, no, I'm not playing all night. I'm planning to do some of it tonight. No, I'm doing it tomorrow night too, I think. Okay, let me see. I have enough pulls. Okay. Pretty sure I'm not gonna get early, so yeah, thought so. Yeah. Glitter. I need to save some of this for the stuff in the light shops. Okay. But yeah, what's up? Alright, we're gonna do MoC while I react some stuff. So I'm gonna mute the noise while I do MoC. Real quick. MLC here it is. Alright. Stop. The fuck is that damage?
What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another pre-release video.
The update? What updates?
Today and going over everything you need to know about her,
Okay.
as well as my first
Yeah, hold it tomorrow too.
Creator Experience Server for version, God, what version is it now? 3.2. And boy, do I have a lot to say about this character. There's a lot of positives and a lot of negatives, and honestly, some of the things that I know people...
Oh yeah, I'm watching right now, yeah. I said last already,
because I have a lot to say. Today, I just want to focus on the facts, as well as my opinions on the character, so that way you guys can make an educated decision on whether or not you want to pull for her. With that said, everything on the server is subject to change up until release, so keep that in mind. My name is Braxophone, but you can call me Brax, and let's talk about Casteress. So as usual, I'm going to show you how she works, but first off, I just want to show you the build we're running with before we go in. So I have about 87 speed. This is because you don't really want Casteress to be fast, due to the relic set that she is running. The relic set is the new quantum set that decreases the wearer's speed, and it is so that if you have lower than a 110 or 95 speed, you gain a bunch of crit rate. Now, she is below 95 speed, so she's gaining 32 crit rate, which means we're already overcapped, and I've been trying not to overcap crit rate, but it is actually very difficult, especially considering we're going to be running with Remembrance MC here as well. We are using the Battle Pass light cone. Now, the reason for this is there's honestly just not a lot of great Remembrance light cones out yet. It is still a 4-star, technically cheaper to guarantee than her light cone, but it is way less effective because I didn't want to showcase her with her light cone. I felt like that would be cheating. There is the Herta Shop light cone, but you want to avoid that because it increases your speed, and you're trying to get lower so you don't have that crit rate problem. Though, if we did run this on her, we definitely wouldn't overcap. But it is hard to get below 95 speed, and it's the same base HP as Battle Pass light cones, so we're running that. I'm sure we will get more Remembrance cones over time. Hopefully we do. If we don't, then that's gonna suck, but it is what it is. Plus, you get to look at this picture of Face Out.
Face Out? Some impossible.
Looking at her relics, I am running also the Bone Collector set with her. This is just because it gives you more max HP, and it increases your crit damage for Casters and for her Dragon, which I'm sure you
what her E... My Ron May's E10.
HP Orb and HP Rogue. This is because Casteress is in HP.
I might go for E1 because of the free one.
So heavy HP scaling that HP actually outdoes quantum damage in basically every single scenario. There's very few where quantum damage is better, but you essentially always want to run HP. So
What's up? What's up? What's up?
And then you also want to run HP on the orb just so that way you get more damage overall. We are at E0 with these unactivated, and with that said, let's get into it. So the team we're going to be running today is Pela, Gallagher, Trailblazer, and Casteress. This is just to make it more low spender friendly.
It depends. I'm gonna say this now. I should be getting Locha. I should be getting Locha because, you know, I don't have the character, but I'm going to E1 Runway probably because I want to buff my Firefly team up. Keep it stronger.
It's possible to show you that you don't need any premium units at all.
But if you need a healer, I think Locha's good.
We are only going to use Casteress technique.
Only because
you might use some in others.
No, only because I have Lingsha. Like look at this. Abundance. I have what? I have Gallagher and Lingsha. I have Bailu. Like I don't really need any healers. And tanks.
I like to play it safe and go.
And plus tanks. Like
one,
you have Aventurine. Like I think we're fine.
To make sure we have full charge when it's our time to go. So what does Casteress actually do? Well, Casteress is one of those buff vomit characters where she has a bajillion buffs that are written in.
It depends. Like, what do you want? What do you need more? Like, what do you want more as a for your team lineup?
You really don't even need to know a ton about that. The first thing you need to know about Casteress is when her dragon's on the field, she can't gain more energy. 0 out of 34,000. Wow, that seems like a lot of energy, Brax. Yeah, it is. except it's not actually energy per se, it's
health.
HP lost, or
Yeah.
with your major traits, it's also HP gained. So basically, whenever an ally takes damage or heals, that heal value gets converted into this sort of energy bank here. And once it's at 34,000, you can summon the dragon.
If you have,
Now, it's strange that
only reason why
you
you want to remember, my Firefly gets stronger.
why it makes sense and why you care. Essentially, whenever you attack with the dragon, it drains the dragon's HP. This right here, this is actually by your skill point bar. It looks like kind of like a nitrous gauge if you ever played racing games. Yeah, that drains over time per attack. Each attack that Netherwing does is 25% of its HP. So normally you're gonna be able to get
Like,
about 4 attacks.
what do you need? Like,
Because of the
if you're not
memory
looking for
of
things,
chaos
just do
buff,
whatever you
you're
want to feel
right
like.
off,
Because
the memory of chaos buff is
Raw main can be in
huge
every
attack
team.
with
She's
the
fucking
dragon.
busted. But
You
Lucha's
actually
such a good healer.
and that is
In my personal opinion,
basically if you-
with how much he works, ignore that. With how much he works, I think Lucha's really good right now with Casterus. If you plan on pulling her.
repeatedly activated because each time is 25%, but you can just keep
Oh,
going.
that was Pocket.
Every time you attack repeatedly, you actually
That was Pokemon Pocket.
are increasing the damage multiplier from 28.8% to 33.6, then 40.8, and it stops at 40.8. Now, when it runs out of HP, it actually blows up. Like, it just explodes. And it does balance damage to all the enemy units, and at the same time, it restores HP to allies. Now, there is one more stacking mechanic. So I mentioned just a second ago that you can do about 4 attacks normally, and then if you have Eidolons, or if you're in this MoC, you can do 5 or even up to 6. Well, this is important because there is a major trace that makes it so that every attack you do in a row increases its damage dealt by 30%.
Sorry, if you woke you up.
So now if you have E2, you could probably see up to 180%, but for most players, it's going to be about 120%, and with this MoC buff, it'll get up to 150%. Now, going back to Casterus, the main thing you probably want to know is how do you get the dragon fast, and then how much damage does it do? And I'll show you how much damage it does in a completely free-to-play setup. Right
Also call
after
us
this.
boomers.
There's also a-
Excuse me, what? What did Possum say? He called all of us boomers. What the fuck? What the actual fuck? What the fuck he called us boomers for? Add lane shot and casters? Yeah, you can add lane shot too. It won't be as fast healing. You want constant healing with casters team.
Couple more things to mention in Casterus' kit. So when the dragon gets summoned, you actually decrease all enemies' resistances by 20%. This is really big. It's called the territory. It's kind of like a domain expansion, and everything in it.
Domain
is
expansion.
All type res down. I don't know why I said res resistance. That's insane. And there's a second part of this that actually gives the effect of Netherwing the dragon as well, as long as her talent is activated. What is her talent? Well, it's basically just describing how she gets energy, so we've already been over that. But it also makes it so that whenever allies lose HP, you get up to 20% damage bonus on Casterus and Netherwing, and it can stack up to 3 times. So up to 60% damage health increase. The main way you take away your character's HP is through her skill. Obviously, they'll lose HP in battle depending on whatever you're fighting, but also her skill is going to consume 30% of all of your allies' current HP. Now, that's a lot of HP to consume, right? Like, that is a ton of HP. But if you're playing with, like, the right team, it's not really as big of a deal. You just kind of need a really jacked healer like Gallagher or Locha. And it should
See, if you play in Casterus, then you get Losha. But if you want it.
40% of ally HP, which is absolutely crazy. But it does a joint. Shouldn't be too big of an issue for you. If Netherwing is on the field and you skill, it consumes 40% of ally HP, which is absolutely crazy. But it does a joint attack on the enemy. But it does a joint attack and it does a fair bit more damage. But it does a joint attack and it hits all enemies for just slightly higher than the multiplier of the unenhanced one. She doesn't cost skill points though to use her skill, so that makes her Giga SP positive. You're not gonna have any issues running SP heavy supports with her, which is nice. And then her basic attack you have to use. There's one more thing I have to mention. She's such a one hit. Both her and Netherwing actually get speed bonuses based off of Caster's current HP. So whenever Casterus is greater than or equal to 50% of her max HP, her speed actually goes up by 40%. So this actually puts her at like 135, which is just past the threshold to get the extra turns that you want, which is absolutely fantastic because it doesn't her max HP. Her speed actually goes up by 40%. So this actually puts her at like 135, which is just that only threshold to get the extra turns that you want, which is absolutely fantastic because it doesn't affect the relic set. The relic set only counts at the start of battle. It doesn't count after the battle starts. And on top of that, if Netherwing deals fatal damage to all the enemies on the field or brings them to a point where they can't lose more HP, like a boss, for example, Netherwing's speed will increase by 100%. So you just get to go again, like you just go so fast. But I think it's better to show you these sort of things in practice, so that's what I'm gonna do. Real quick, just so you guys know, I'm using the Hershop Lycone on Remembrance MC. I'm using Resolution Shine's Frozen Sweat on Pela, and I'm using Hay over here, which you may have not seen in a very long time. Technically, the best Lycone to use with Gallagher in this situation is the Battle Pass Lycone, even at S1. But especially if you have S5, it's even better, because basically that one's just going to provide you more overall healing, which is more overall.
You want Lucha more.
But this is actually
I'm not going to use Lucha. I'm going to use Main Shot probably.
Over here, because like, it's just great. This is one of the first times you want to use this over something like an Energy Lycone, but trust me, it's great. Alright, so let's get started and I can kind of walk you through everything. I'm going to move my camera over here and let's get it. So I'm going to go ahead and start off by summoning Mem, just so that way we can get true damage on her, because that true damage is just really disgusting. Now, we've done the Gallagher's turn. What's actually funny about the healing that affects Caster's energy gain is that you can actually overheal, and all of the overhealing still counts as healing towards the dragon or towards the energy. So we are going to heal the dragon first, and then we're going to Gallagher ult right after.
But you heal the dragon?
We can get some extra healing and make sure the dragon is topped off for when he comes up. Here we go. Gonna go ahead and apply Besotted here, which is going to allow us to heal
Gallagher works too.
off of it. And then if I use my basic here, it'll heal everyone, and it'll give the dragon a ton of charge. So here we go. The dragon's almost full HP. It's Mem's turn. We're gonna bring up Casterus. And the dragon also just got topped off by the enemy too, because the enemy drained all their HP. That's totally fine. We don't really care about that. Now, unfortunately, we're not going to be able to drain the HP from Casterus, which kind of sucks. But it is okay because we do get HP back from Besotted, and it is a lot. I'm going to go ahead and use my skill on Pela, which gives me her ult. We're going to defense shred the enemy, and then the dragon is going to come up and just blast them. Here we go. Boom. We're going to go ahead and just lay on the gas pedal here. And just all the way to 0, blow up the dragon. My computer's lagging. I don't know if you can see that, but
oh, God.
852k in 3 targets. That's pretty good for a completely free-to-play friendly setup. Save for her Battle Pass Lycone, but unfortunately that is one of the compromises I had to make for this video. It is still a 4-star, if nothing else. I'm going to go ahead and use Trailblaze's ult because we're nowhere near hitting that max charge just yet. And then I'm going to go ahead and use skill on Trailblazer because it's free. It's completely free. We're going to get so many skill points from using Casterus to attack with her skill because she doesn't cost anything. Okay, so now the dragon isn't up. We are at 8,264. We want to charge that up as fast as possible. So we're going to heal the character that has the highest max HP, which is going to be Casterus in this team. I'm looking at Gallagher, 5,600. You guys can't actually see the HP. But Gallagher is 5,600. Pela has 5,100. Casterus has 8,200. So we're going to go ahead and heal Casterus. And as you can see, that 4,000 or so went straight into her energy, even though she was overcapped. But basic attack here, get some eels. And now we finally get to drain HP off all of our characters, which is super cool. Puts us at 89%. Let's go ahead and just basic attack here. And we're at 100% charge. Gonna go ahead and use Dragon. Instantly bring them out. And now there's honestly not like a super huge reason to do this other than to get his ult, but that's what we'll do. We'll get Gallagher's ultimate, we'll save it for right after this. We're gonna blow these guys up and just do a ton of damage all at once. And wow, that is going to be another 860.
Nice, okay.
Targets, which is, again, 4-star Lycones, pretty dang good. I'm gonna go ahead and use Gallagher's ultimate. We are gonna lose Besotted on the next phase, but that should be okay because we're getting the dragon up basically in an instant here. Mem's gonna action forward Casterus. This should give us the dragon, which will be absolutely fantastic. We're gonna summon the dragon, and we're not gonna have to use the full gauge, which is gonna be super nice. So we can do this up down till 0, and now the dragon has a huge speed boost and it's gonna go very, very quickly. But we should actually be able to, with our enhanced basic attack, apply Besotted again, which actually, what are you on there? So there you go. I completely forgot about that. Get some healing, bring back the dragon's HP for their next turn. And we are feeling fantastic about this, actually. So I'm going to go ahead and use my skill. And it's time to unleash the dragon.
Yeah, that dragon's kind of dumb.
Now, unfortunately, this boss does have quite a few buffs. But we, fortunately, do not care about that. We're going to go ahead and do this. We're going to use her ultimate. I'm going to go ahead and skill on Castress. That'll give us 12%. I'm going to go ahead and use my ultimate on Remembrance Trailblazer. I use that a little bit ahead of Castress' ult. I should have used her ult first, but that's totally fine. We're at 89%. And I do think this is going to end up being a 2-cycle, but you can definitely do 1. Jeez. Yeah, the damage just looks really good. 1 million damage, 4-star light cones, by the way. Holy. I'm going to go ahead and just basic attack here because Castress is coming up. I would love to get that free action forward and health swipe. So we're going to go ahead and basic attack here as well. Let's go into action forward Castress. And we're going to do this. We're going to swipe some more HP. 86%. We're going to go ahead and heal Castress to get the most charge as possible. Then we're going to Besotted. Or not Besotted, we're going to ult with Gallagher. And now we can just ult to bring the dragon out. Unfortunately, I didn't press it before Gallagher took his action, so we do basically lose all this healing. But I think that this guy's going to go down here in just a second, so we don't have to worry about that really. Because they're just going to take so much damage and then explode. And it's beautiful. 1 million damage, and then it blows up because it's Pollux. So there you go. 2 cycles with 4-star light cones only, E0 Castress. What a beautiful day. What a beautiful day to be a Castress player. There's a couple more things that we need to go over before I can tell you about our teams and stuff. Just because this is not something that I can show you in battle, but I can talk about it. So if you go over to her traces, she actually has this rather controversial ability. It's called a global passive ability.
Oh yeah, not this one. Ugh.
Her global passive makes it so if she is on your account in any capacity at all. If she exists on your account, she is a character you pulled, she doesn't have to be on your team, you can just be in your backpack somewhere. If a character or multiple characters die on your team once per battle, you can actually revive them. They enter this like cocoon state thing, and essentially their turns keep going as normal, but they have 1 HP. If they don't get healed or shielded before their next turn, they die. But it's essentially a free revive at any given time on any team up to once.
There you go.
Now, personally, I don't think this is that strong. I think if Revive was super strong, then more people would be playing Bailu. Ideally, you just don't die in the first place, right? But it can be helpful for some people. Personally, I think the concept of a global passive is terrible for the game.
Yeah, it is.
If this ever appeared in some sort of form, like a damage percent or like a res pen global passive, that would be bad. But as far as this one goes, it's pretty harmless in terms of the actual effect. I'm not a fan, but it does exist, and I want to be objective about it, so I'm talking about it. The other thing to mention is light cones. Now, I did use the Battle Pass light cone here, but the best in slot for her is obviously going to be her own signature light cone. Now, this thing is pretty dang strong, but the main reason that you'll feel the difference between this one and the Battle Pass light cone is because there are not a lot of Remembrance light cones available right now, and there's not a lot that work with her specifically. Now, this light cone is pretty ridiculous for her. It gives her a bunch more max HP. It also makes it so that she and her most right dragon can ignore a target defense, and it also makes it so she gets an action advance whenever her dragon disappears.
That's kind of dumb. Why is it dumb?
Has crazy high base HP, but that HP part is pretty relevant. The Battle Pass light cone is the
that's not bad either.
Remembrance light cone you can have for her if you don't have her signature.
Feel free to play.
Which is nice, but it is on the Battle Pass, so pick your poison. You want to get the Battle Pass? If so, it's a good pickup.
$10 or get a light cone.
But the reason I mentioned the HP thing is actually because if you don't have the Battle Pass weapon, and if you don't have her signature light cone, then Mighty's light cone is actually the best option you have for her.
Yeah.
Which is weird as hell, actually. 1375 base HP. Basically, this gives her more HP, which lets her do more damage based off the HP, but it also makes it so that you get more charge if you have percentage damage taken, which her skill does. You won't get the effect of it at all, but because it has high HP, that's basically it. But if you don't have Mighty's light cone, and you've been playing for a while, you might actually have the next light cone I'm going to talk about. I don't know if you guys remember Food Hill. But I gave him this Locha light cone. Actually, I don't think it was this Locha light cone. I don't remember what it was, but I gave him something that obviously he shouldn't have had. Well, may I introduce you to Time Waits for No One, the 5-star standard Bailu light cone,
Haha.
which increases the max HP of the wearer if it would work for them. But unfortunately for Castris, it doesn't because she's not abundant. What it does have is base HP of 1270, which is very high and makes this one of her best light cone options if you don't have the battle pass one and if you don't have Castris' personal best in slot light cone. Any light cone with high base HP is pretty good. Something irreplaceable from Clara is even pretty good. But Victory in a Blink, if you don't have any of those, Victory in a Blink is available to you to craft, and it's pretty okay on her. Like, you're gonna feel a really big difference between this and Victory in a Blink. It's like, you're gonna feel like a 33% difference, and it's like a pretty big deal. And if you don't want to craft Victory in a Blink, but you have S5 of this,
I do.
I guess you could go for it. It's not the best thing in the world, but like you can. But yeah, if you don't have Caster's Light Cone or the one where Face Shao beats you up, you can go with the Bailu Light Cone for the high base HP, which is that's so funny to me. Other than light cones, I'm not really sure what else to talk about other than Eidolons and teams, so let's get into it. Castris' schemes are actually, I mean, she has quite a bit of flexibility. Not all of it is free to play, but a lot of it is. So the team that I showed you today was Trailblazer, Castris, Pela, and Gallagher, but we do have Tribby here. This is because Tribby and Trailblazer Remembrance are going to be the best partners for Castris right now.
My Agni team. My Aglea. No.
Castris pairs incredibly well with HP scaling units, and Tribby is one of those. She gets a ton of HP, which means
I'm using Blade.
As her skill, that 40% or 30% is just higher. You're getting more charge for it. And overall, Tribby, with her buffs that she gives, with the all-type res pen and things like that, it's too good to ignore. Also, because Castris' HP is so high, Tribby's going to absorb that, and then Tribby's actually going to do a fair bit of damage. So, Castris, Tribby, good combo. Trailblazer, Castris, very good combo for that true damage. And then Gallagher is just my goat, and I'll explain that in a minute.
Gallagher is a goat.
Other supports that you can run. You can run Pela if you don't have Tribby. Trailblazer, I think you should just always run with her if you have the option to. Sunday also works, which some people disagree with, but the reason he works is because his buffs are just so good, and the action forward is going to mean more energy gain for Castris and more dragon out time. You just have to make sure if you're playing Sunday that you want to give his ultimate buff, the Beatified, to Castris after the dragon is summoned. So the problem is that if the dragon is not summoned and you give it to Castris, the dragon won't copy the Beatified. But if you do wait till the dragon is summoned and then you give it to Castris, the dragon also gets it. So it's very strong. Ruan Mei is honestly a little worse than Pela from my experience, but if you're occupied elsewhere and you got that free Ruan Mei, she can also slide in with Castris too, so that's an option for you. If Silverwolf gets buffed and gets like AoE defense stretch, she'll probably also be pretty good. And then as far as other supports go, you can play support Blade. I'll let that sit with you for a second. Blade does so little damage in 2025, and he serves Castris better as a support. Yeah, so basically what you're going to want to do with Blade is build him very fast. Build him with the Eagle set if you want that action forward, HP chest, HP orb, energy regen, robe. You're actually going to want to give him healing bonus on the new set, which is the Grove of Epiphanies. I think Giant Tree of Wrath. I don't remember which one is the set effect and which one is the name, but essentially because Blade damages himself and heals himself so gosh darn frequently, if you make him fast, he will generate so much energy for Castris that he actually rivals Remembrance MC. I'm not kidding you. Playing this team with Tribby, Gallagher, and Castris and replacing Remembrance MC with Blade did the same amount of cycles as using Remembrance Trailblazer. So,
Alright, 10 minutes left.
It's really funny though. And then with Mighty, he actually does a lot of damage and does similar things to Blade. So you get a lot of charge for Castris, but you also get the advantage of having another damage dealer on your team. And then on top of that, Tribby can buff your entire team, not just one character. So Mighty also benefits from Tribby if you replace Remembrance Trailblazer with him. And then lastly, you want to run an Abundance character. Now, I like Gallagher more than Lucha here because Gallagher has so much team-wide healing with his basic attack that afflicts Masada, and then also with all of your allies healing themselves on attack. It is very similar to Lucha, but I like Gallagher a little bit more personally. Now, it's up to you which you want to use, but either one of these characters can work out great. And actually, I do want to make one note. If you are playing the Battle Pass Light Cone, which is called Warmth Shortens Cold Nights, you actually want to heal with Gallagher the lowest max HP character on your team, because the rest of your team will get 4% of their respective max HP back, which will usually result in more overall charge. This thing is a cheat code. It's actually crazy. But yeah, there's quite a bit of flexibility here, I would just recommend one of these 2 healers for her. And
Algar
then one of these
Blade,
supports, and
Sunday.
plus Tribute or plus Remembrance FC, and you can play Mighty with her if you want. And lastly, the final thing we need to talk about before I give my opinions on the character at E0 are her Eidolons. Now, her E1 is fairly strong. Essentially, whenever the enemy has a percentage less than the unit's max HP, the unit being Casterus, you actually get even higher damage dealt from the dragon, which is really cool. To me, this reads like an assassination. If you guys have played other games when the enemy has lower HP, you actually deal bonus damage and you can one-shot it.
I'd rather be a boomer than a Gen Alpha. What's up, Reeve? He called some of us boomers. I can't believe. You know what? You're not wrong. This guy.
The TLDR is that you can actually get extra uses of the Dragon's Breath with E2, which will allow you to
finish this.
damage bonus support that we were talking about from the Dragon's talent. But Casterus also gets an action forward with it, and whenever you use the next enhanced skill, Casterus will get 30% of the energy back for Netherwing. So you'll be able to summon a lot more frequently, and you'll be able to get more stacks and deal more damage with the Dragon's Breath as well. So there's a problem with this specifically in this Memory of Chaos, where the damage that she deals is so high, you kind of just absolutely demolish the enemy, and then you don't have any more dragon for the next little bit. So you can one-shot the boss, or you can kill the boss like very quickly. But when you do that, you're going to lose the dragon, and then you're going to have to wait until you can actually get enough HP back to re-summon it, which, in theory, like, when it was tested exactly to a T of this MoC... And
backcrack. Oh.
But I can tell you, without a shadow of a doubt, this is better. It is a lot more damage. The problem is just that, like, right now, the HP that the enemy has in MoC just gets absolutely demolished. If you have Caster's E2 and S1, that thing is dead so quick that it actually just kind of leaves you high and dry waiting until you get your next dragon. But, like I said, that's all theoretical on paper. E2 is very strong. You just might have to change your playstyle to either blow all of the dragon off right at the start of the fight, or just wait 3 to 6 more months to see if the MoC HP goes up, and then you're not going to have any issues with it. E3 is an ultimate basic attack and Memo Sprite talent level up, so that's pretty cool, I guess. E4 makes it so that when Casterus is on the field, all allies get a 20% incoming healing bonus. It's going to essentially allow you to get
it's not terrible.
faster and just make sure everyone's
not terrible. That's nice skill.
Skill level up on E5. And lastly, her E6, which is just absolutely destructive. Whenever Casterus or Netherwing deals damage, you get a 20% bonus quantum res pen. So that's pretty big, right? But when Netherwing attacks, it ignores weakness type, and it directly reduces enemy toughness. So like Acheron's E6, where you can reduce enemy toughness regardless of the weakness type, you actually reduce weakness regardless of the enemy's weakness type with Netherwing on this too. And then also when the dragon explodes, it bounces 3 more times and does more damage. So, I mean, yeah, it's like big. By the time you get all of these, you're doing 130% more damage than you would have at the start. So, yeah, it's pretty crazy. But definitely, in my opinion, I don't think you should be swiping on these unless this is just like your favorite character and you've been playing on it the whole time. Because honestly, guys, she's very strong at E0. And if you're choosing between Eidolons or her Lycone, like E1 or her Lycone, I highly recommend getting her Lycone, actually.
Yeah.
There's a lot of good remembrance ones, and that one's going to be probably better if you were already planning on spending. But with that said, this character works without her signature Lycone. She does a pretty solid amount of damage, as you guys have seen. So you definitely don't have to pull her Lycone. You definitely don't have to pull her E1. But if you're going to, Lycone over E1 for me. Now, as for my opinion of the character, setting aside the global passive, which I've already briefly mentioned this, but I'm not a huge fan of it, this character is objectively strong. She's objectively strong. I don't think she's like super explosive, overpowered, broken. I don't think she's underwhelming. I think she's just strong. She's a newer unit. She does the job pretty dang well in MoC, and she's fun to play. She plays a little bit different from everyone that we're used to, with the HP drain leading to HP scaling damage. You know, Jinglu drained ally HP.
Jinglu mention
attack bonus. Well, she just, you know, she doesn't care about attack at all. She just only wants that HP. So HP enjoyers rejoice. This is the character for you. I don't think she's a must pull, but if you like the character, definitely don't be afraid to pull her. She is very good, but your account's not like bricked if you skip her either. We have plenty of new characters coming up over the next few patches, and you don't have to be worried about it if you miss her. But for those of you who are pulling, good luck. Here is a showcase of what you can do with premium units.
Okay, this won't matter because I am not gonna be using. I don't have Tribute in my day. I'm using Baldy, and I'm putting Sunday here. This is basically my team without the premium units. Zoom here. Boom, boom, boom.
All will be swept away by the wind.
Alright, let's get where he goes. Stare. What the fuck are you staring for, bitch? Let's finish quickly. I'm sad, dude. I have a really good piece for caster, so I get her, but it's on the wrong set. Okay, battle pass done. Okay, that. Like, who's like caster's placeholder? Is it? No, that's Ekla placeholder. That's not you. I have to get. This is what 3 rolls. I don't think I have anything better. Question mark. I did get caster's. This is wave off the pieces. This is a 3 roll. And then a 3 roll. I don't have a 4 roll. Okay, that's okay. Please don't roll into okay, good. Illusion. But yeah, I don't think I have. Let's see. Oh, I need to delete food. 1 second. Ah, yes, hoarding. That piece is what? This is my best 3 roll piece again, which could have been perfect, but it's fine. Still farming more. Here, chest. I think this is the best chest I've gotten. It's a 1 roll off perfect, but it's fine. This has speed, sadly. Fucking roll into that. And, like, brother. 50 damage credits, 1 roll. Relatable. Outgoing healing, I don't know why I have that. HP don't. I think this is my best. Yeah, it's 1 roll for perfect, but it's still good. I don't know why I have this. Maybe a 2-piece set. Why should I have this one? Hold on. Let's see. Okay, now it's gonna be 2 roll, huh? It's gonna be a 2 roll, isn't it? Yeah, I thought so. I think you thought HP. Like, I'm debating on this unit. Still, I think she's a great unit, overall character I like. It's just like passive is the only thing, but it's, I gotta think about it. Why do I have, why the fuck do I have this actually no. Tankla. That's sad. I have HP over here. I have this orb here. I thought I could use this orb on Casterus. No, I guess not. Where's the fuck is the summoning set at? Where the fuck is that? Wait, am I blind? This one. Like a glide, whatever. Ice. I had this piece as well already. You know, I thought I can use this set on Casterus, but no. Like, I mean, I could technically use it, but I think the other set is better. The other set's better to use. Where's the shit? Let me turn off the other one. Fire. Do I have an HP double crit? I have 1. I kept. Fuck. Do I have an HP rope? Nope. Why do I keep this? Why do I? Yeah, I gotta build more building to do. Alright, hold on, 1 second. Dead. Alright, okay. That's enough for that. Let's go do some WuWa tonight. At least an hour and a half, because I am getting tired. But I want to get some start. Did I talk to you yet?
Have you tried the strange chess game you have here on the Express? You should. It isn't CNCHO chess. But the
I talked to you. I forgot.
The conductor saw me.
I wish I put a list of which characters you talk to in a train, so that way you know you have Jades or not.
Speaking of
I forget.
chess, I'm a bit of an expert. Few in the Wafu could ever dream of defeating me, but that conductor of yours is no ordinary player either. We played a dozen rounds and ended up in a stalemate. Perhaps I should start making regular chess visits to the Express.
Yeah. Okay, no one else? Alright, cool. Alright. I think it's time we're gonna claim this. We're finally gonna get Only the last one I'm missing, because fuck you, never again. I would get if I only got Himiko now, I would have just grabbed E5 Clara, so I went away. Alright, that's done. Event's done. Alright, let's go. Alright, switch to WuWa. Yes. It's like game to WuWa. Let's see. NG. Oh god. Oh, I got a long day at work. That's fine. Dailies to do WuWa dailies are fast. Hopefully, not too long. All I know is Zani is soon, and heck yeah. Oh, I need to turn off capture. There we go. That's better. Gotta make sure all the WuWa updates or pull up. Okay. Ugh. Okay. Probably Brax, I think. Was it Brax? Was it my voice or Brax's voice you heard about the passive? Yours? I'm still the passes to me. I think my opinion, like I'm mixed. It's like part of me wants to pull just because of the character, but the passive just one of the things that draws me away. It's like, I just still pull regardless. Like, I like the character. We'll see. You know, you like pull simple. Yeah, exactly. Like I like her enough. Like I just gonna pull regardless. Like I already pre-farmed her relics for the most part since 3.0, so I'm gonna go for it. As a precedent, is a future problem if we do it. Yeah, exactly. Like I pull for characters I like, regardless of their kits. That's like my rule of thumb usually. That's true, yeah. Where's my daily at today? Quickly burn my thing. That's gonna be over here. That's the middle of nowhere. To my left, okay. I don't think we can dive straight down, but
Wind rises. At your disposal.
Climax of the show! Same actor, different roles. Perfect finale.
okay. This is where I burn. What? I need to burn. I missed it. That's fine. Reset later. Do this later too. Whimper ways I need to do later. Alright. We get the story ready. Where's the main story one? Chapter 2 Act 4 to unlock. It's in over there, okay. I think you gain content must see 12 high end the PF4. If your characters are dying, it's probably over revive or not. Yeah, you're right.
My compliments. The stage is set. Victory favors me. A new era awaits.
Yeah,
Still
that's
recognized.
honestly valid.
Epic shot. Let the flames rise.
My compliments.
Okay, name this. Give me the ER. I just need ER piece for Brand. I'm done with this.
Weeklies. The world is mine. In the name of the MoC. Found your weak spot. Still recognize me.
At the helm. For passion. Climax of the show.
Okay.
Flash. Same actor, different role.
Loading.
Come on, over here. Oh, a second. There you go.
Listen carefully.
My compliments. Running won't save me. Still recognize me. You will yield.
Okay, there you go. Alright, let's do the story. I'll do that. I'll check these later. I still need to finish Brant and Carlotta.
I alone will Understood. Would you like a
The experiment begins.
Okay. Oh. Okay, there we go. Alright, story time. Right now it is 12:16. I'll do it for an hour and a half. So roughly, so at 1:45, I'm gonna call it, or depending on how long this is. It's super. You're still in chat, right? You said the story's like roughly 3 hours, 3.5 hours, right? So we'll see.
Can keep up.
Hmm.
You there, Abster?
What's up?
It's taking longer for Abby to react.
I don't remember. Okay.
Hey, there's nothing to worry
Either way, I
about.
plan to do it 2 streams.
This will be
I ain't staying till 3 a.m. because I got a dentist appointment in the morning. So
came up with this great idea for finding the Sentinel.
Let's hear it.
Didn't the Sentinel say they're locked up in some kind of tower in the sky? Well, how about I just fly up there and look for it? Easy as pie.
The tower's either too far to see, or it's totally covered by clouds. Otherwise, we would have seen some sign of it on the ground. In the shape you're in, are you sure you can fly that far?
Hey, come on! It won't hurt to try. The cliff and Eglet Town would be a perfect launch pad.
Town. Oh, let's see what's here fast.
All paths converge.
There you go. Mm-hmm. Who are you? Music away.
Itself holds no emotion.
Ooh.
It's the heart that grants it meaning. So, dear listener, tell me, what feelings did my piece evoke in you?
Okay, so an hour and a half. I'll do an hour and a half, and I'll do the other half because I pinned my. Depending on what I'm doing tomorrow, then I'll have time afterwards. Hello there. Relaxation warmth. You already saw feeling nostalgia. Good.
Very valuable insight. Thank you. That brings me closer to completing my piece. Salutations, Rover. My name is Jacona.
Jacona?
Bard. I'm glad to have met you.
Jacona. You looking for me?
I was sent by Lady Carlotta to find you. As I passed that abandoned house,
Kona.
well, you know, rush of inspiration that just can't be ignored. So I stopped to compose a piece. Surprise, surprise, the melody led me right to you. Well, I suppose this won't count as me getting distracted, right?
If Carlotta asked you to find me, has something happened?
Lady
Uh-huh.
Carlotta told me you encountered the supposed martyr maiden, Cartathea. She dispatched search teams soon after, but there's been no sign of Cartathea since. That's why she asked me to use my forte to recreate the frequency you experienced at the time, to see if any details you might have missed become clearer.
Recreate the frequency?
Well, it's a little tricky to explain in words. Think of it like being in an immersive portrait. Can you tell me about your meeting with Cartathea? The more details, the better. Even the smallest things count.
And now is this a flashback time?
Let's see here. Tweak a few notes here. Some emotions there. Textures. That should do it. Now then, Rover. Time for you to tune in to your memories.
Okay. I didn't give her permission to look at my memories, did I? How many deagles with this? Am I looking at? You looking for? Oh, what? Oh, you're just following your... Okay. Oh, it's you again. Yes.
Tune into my memories. Does that mean I'm supposed to see the past from another perspective?
Laureate.
What? Oh yeah, you.
Our tacit marks are glowing again.
special connection between them.
It's you.
What is the meaning of this?
Someone used their resonance ability to help me relive this moment. But this seems unexpected.
Not powerful, you ask me.
How did you first come to notice me?
The Sentinel. Imperator's voice guided me to you.
You heard the Sentinel's voice. Then tell me, am I their resonator?
A question I'd have to answer myself.
Well, Imperator called you the Lost, and Primus Fenrico claims you are the resonator for Leviathan.
The Rhodian.
But you really don't have any idea?
I've actually been searching for the answer to this question too. My memories are fragmented. I remember becoming a resonator, and the moment I was given the name Fleur-de-Lis.
Fleur-de-Lis.
I also remember fighting something, but the details and the outcome of that battle are lost to me. You seem deeply concerned about the Sentinel. Tell me, why is that?
Abby. Well, what the?
You rang?
Oh, there, you can move this? Okay, memories, sure.
Whoa! Check it out! Our frequencies got split apart.
What do you mean? Right now, are we kind of like apparitions? Apparitions? I can't say word in English. Apparitions.
Yeah, sorta, kinda.
This must be the frequency that's entangled within you. Is it some kind of echo?
You can sense Abby?
Yes, I'm experiencing a similar kind of frequency split. Though there is little that remains of my resonance powers. I feel its frequency weakening. I understand why you're eager to find the Sentinel. You said you heard the Sentinel's voice. Was there anything else they said?
Spoke of being ensnared in an inverted tower suspended in the sky.
Ensnared? Does that mean behind the seals there's...
Does something come to mind?
I'm sure you've noticed that I was drawn here only as a frequency. My true form currently resides inside an inverted sonorosphere, suspended high in the sky. At its center stands a tower, its gate locked by 3 seals. I sensed a voice calling out to me from behind them. Could it be the Sentinel?
Hey, it's really faint, so I barely noticed earlier. Is that a Threnodian smell I'm getting from you?
The scent of a Threnodian. You can perceive the Threnodian.
I'll show you, Abby.
It's not an exact one-to-one with that big Ova-Thraxula meatball I had. But I never mix up a flavor I've already tasted.
The fuck you made that noise?
Abby has a nose for these sort of things. We came across Thenodian powers before in Jinjo. So, it's safe to say Abby can be trusted.
I love that, for real, that noise, like, that noise added just the flair it needed.
Do you think I'm the Threnodian's resonator?
If we're making assumptions, let's err on the optimistic side first. Given your current situation, it is possible you were affected by Thenodian's powers during your battle alongside Imperator. That could be the reason behind losing all your power, too.
I take it this theory would benefit you as well.
Hmm.
After all, that unique echo of yours needs the Sentinel's powers for treatment, does it not?
Yeah.
In adventure tales, it's not always the witch who loses her memory. It could also be a placid maiden, trying to regain her powers. In that case, it appears we share the same goal of finding the Sentinel.
Off the call about this, you're willing to trust Abby? Yeah, the real answer is this.
Spending so much time alone in the Sonorosphere gave me plenty of time to consider countless possibilities. I've braced myself for whatever may come until I find the answers I'm seeking.
I want to know what's going on with Imperator in that tower. And I want to speak with you in person. How can I reach your Sonorosphere?
A part of the Sonorosphere is actually on land, though its outer perimeter is surrounded by a barrier. I cannot leave, and no one can enter.
Oh. Just break it open.
I'm afraid that won't do. That barrier also acts as the power source that maintains the Sonorosphere's integrity. If it's destroyed, the entire sphere will collapse. And the ruins, along with the tacit discords it houses,
Oh, hey,
will come
yeah.
crashing down on Raguna.
For real.
It would be catastrophic.
You said no one can get in. Has anyone tried?
Sus.
Yes, I've occasionally sensed someone wandering outside the barrier, as if searching for a way inside. Perhaps they know something.
Any distinguishing features?
Almost like a
Huh?
jellyfish.
Huh?
I wasn't able to get a clear look. I can only describe the feeling I got from her as a resonator. It would seem this resonance ability can only last for so long.
Uh-oh.
I'll look for a way to find this person you mentioned.
Something tells me you'll keep your promise, no matter the outcome. This may be my chance to find the answers I've been looking for.
Watching at the end, noticing all the facial expressions for real. Details, brother. Details. We're awake now.
Rover? Rover?
Oh, personal space?
Oh, thank goodness. You're finally awake. How are you feeling? Any headache, tingling feet, upset stomach?
Hmm.
Phew. I tried everything. You just wouldn't wake up. I thought you were...
Or what, huh?
Wait a second. Did you actually fall asleep listening to my music? Oh. It kind of breaks my heart to know you reacted like that when it wasn't even a lullaby.
No, it was really helpful.
Hmm.
Helpful for your sleeping troubles, hmm?
Tell Shikyoto what happened.
special connection that led to some unexpected developments. The girl, is she friend or foe? What truths lie behind the seal, and who is that mysterious wandering figure? I have a feeling this is going to be a very exciting song.
Okay. Hi, cat. Pet the cat. Pet the cat now. Pet the cat. Pet the cat. I don't know. You could pet it hair for all I saw.
I'll pass this information on to Lady Carlotta.
Oh, who's want more pets?
What do you plan to do next?
Uh-oh.
Pardon the intrusion, my lord.
Oh. Oh, hello there.
My name is Sebastian. As per Milady's instructions, I have been entrusted with the honor of inviting you to the Phasalia estate for a discussion.
The Phasalia family. The one that's likely worshipping the Thronian.
Hmm.
Why does she want to talk with me?
Milady has expressed a desire to clear up some unfortunate misunderstandings that occurred previously.
Tell her I accept the invitation, but at a later time.
Fair enough.
I will convey your message to Lady.
Okay. Yeah, peek the back for real. Just a front row seat for her, man, right here.
Didn't expect the head of the Phasalia family to come looking for you. Especially while they're still in the middle of negotiations with Lady Carlotta. She's just as unpredictable as the rumors say.
Somebody's
I
rumors.
suppose you would want to know more about her before taking up her invitation, hmm? She's known to be a recluse, and rarely makes public appearances. No one outside the family even knows her real name. They just call her the head of the Phasalia family. I've heard quite a few rumors. Which one would you like to hear first?
Okay, what do you got? Oh, okay, I guess. Okay, I'm picking.
Flame, or maybe Entangler of Hearts?
Really? They all sound like clickbait titles to me. Oh, you get it!
Hello, that's why they're called rumors. I'm just doing my due diligence by being faithful to the source material. So, ready to dive right in?
How much time? How about Shriver? Give me a quick summary. I'll get the info details later. I won't be an asshole.
Well, long story short, the Phasalia family was one of the first to set foot on these islands and establish order in Minnesota. Their lineage even predates the Order of the Deep, and their craft of extracting toxins from aquatic plants is a legacy passed down through generations.
Toxic, huh? Okay.
Word is, they select the new head of household by having candidates ingest each other's poisons and wait to see who's still breathing when it's all over. Stories about the current head of the Phasalias get even wilder. They say she didn't go through the usual selection process. Instead, she took the throne by poisoning her predecessor.
Oh, okay.
Others say she's a master in the art of manipulation, drowning her victims in hallucinations until they agree to her terms without even realizing it.
Okay. This is a dangerous person.
In any case, the Phasalia family aside, she's someone you definitely want to handle with care. If you're set on meeting her, I'd be extra careful if I were you.
The way she describes the head of Phasalia reminds me of how Carthea spoke about the wandering figure by the barrier. Can't rule out the possibility that they're the same person. Looks like I'll need to pay her a visit.
That's it? Unlocked, right? Okay, it's like, wait, it's not done yet. Like, what the fuck? That's the shortest quest ever. Like, I get baited. It's not, it's just unlocked. It's like, it took that long. What is this? There's a TP here. What the fuck? Is it on top of that? Alright. But if it's always been there, cool. If not, then I've been blind this whole time. Oh, it's this place again.
I received your current memo.
Oh, hi, Carlotta.
I think the head of the facility approached you when I was still in negotiations with her emissaries. Was it meant to be a diversion all along? They invited you and you alone. As a Montelli, I'm in no position to intervene. That being said, if the Faciliers try anything against you, I'll get you out. Even if it means storming through their front gates. In the meantime, I'll keep looking for more information and the person Cartier mentioned to you. I'll call you as soon as I find anything.
Okay. Okay, what we got here?
Now, if you'll please just follow me.
No. Oh, yeah, we're into the castle. Also, it's getting cold in my room now. My legs are getting cold. Ah. I like Chikona. I just a design, but call it quirky personality. Yet, yeah, like it's a different personality, which I can respect that. Okay.
One moment, please. I
Uh-huh.
shall inform milady of your arrival.
That won't be necessary. To keep our honored guest waiting would be most improper, especially when it was I who extended the invitation.
Okay.
Cantarella Phasalia, 36th matriarch of the Phasalia family. I'm pleased to make your acquaintance. Honorable Laureate, the new crown of the Carnival.
Just, have you seen my crown by chance? Yeah, for real.
Very well. If you insist, I see no reason to refuse. You may also call me Cantarella. Now, shall we proceed to my study?
Okay. Okay.
Onwards.
Okay, like what if oh wait, I'm blind as fuck. Shit. I follow her. Listen, bro. Alright. I'm playing while lean back while I have one off my hands off my mouse and keyboard until I need to move. Is that poison in the air?
Won't you have a seat? I hope you'll accept this tea as my way of apologizing for the incident with Gilberto.
Don't drink, do not drink, do not drink.
Members of the family may have troubled you, but there is no stain that can't be washed away. Every sorrow has its own way of fading, don't you think? You still hold a grudge. Won't you accept my apology?
Green tea. Push the tea aside. It's poison. I know. Listen, it's poison. I'm pushing tea aside. I'm smarter than I look. Come on.
I see. Let's set aside such past unpleasantness for the time being.
Listen, I gotta be big brain here.
I invited you here to ask that you might serve as a mediator.
Before we get into that, there's something I want to know.
I imagine it concerns the Visalia family's true beliefs. It would seem Gilberto's mind is beyond saving. But let's not dwell on that. What is your opinion on the current state of Laguna?
Peaceful in a way that feels wrong.
So you've noticed something is amiss? As expected, from someone who's felt the weight of a Threnodian invasion firsthand. And what exactly do you find most unsettling?
Why haven't the Thenodian and the Sentinel ever shown themselves?
Because the Threnodian's invasion of Raguna has long since concluded. The Threnodian, so named Leviathan, possesses the power to merge and assimilate. It uses distorted beliefs to spread a spiritual plague that slowly devours civilizations from within. Though the previous two attempts were thwarted, the tall mast of the galleon that is Raguna has already been snapped in half. Now the blissfully ignorant masses walk hand in hand toward an abyss they cannot see. Friend or foe? As a newcomer to this land, can you really tell them apart?
Implied the Order worships at the Theronian. I don't want to talk given how Stranger Family's been acting. Uh-oh.
Yes. And no. On one hand, there's the truth of the Order's beliefs. On the other, there's our family. The Threnodian doesn't take kindly to those who know the truth. We've always been under its whispers. Once the soul fractures, the mind will follow, until only a puppet remains. Now that we've come this far, there's nothing for me to hide. My only hope is that once you learn everything, you will carefully consider my request.
Okay. Hold on, I'll drink tea.
Come.
Okay.
The truth you seek lies in the deepest part of the castle.
How do I know it's safe?
It's thick with dust. Hard to believe they're truly worshipping it.
Curious about that statue. It represents the unbroken friendship between the Thessalians and the Order. But in the eyes of outsiders, it is more a symbol of defeat and submission.
The aroma from these plants. It's the same scent that was in the study.
Let's trust those flowers.
These are violacas. They produce a unique fragrance, wouldn't you say? Violacas are a vital ingredient for our elixirs. It even has a soothing effect on its own.
Huh?
This is it.
Just bow down to me. Jesus Christ. There's something I have to open it. Okay, never mind.
Yes.
What? Huh? How do I leave right now? Easily. I just left. Suck it. Okay, what's this doing here? Uh-oh, not good.
Just as I expected, the Threnodian took notice of you the moment you learned the truth.
Mm-hmm.
What you see in the sanctuary is the Sentinel.
Is he a Pegasus? Pegasus? Or a unicorn, I guess? I guess, yeah, unicorn. Here we go.
A majestic steed that galloped with the wind, not a creature of the ocean's depths. The Order worships a half-horse, half-sea creature divinity, a form the Sentinel assumed only after being corrupted by the Threnodian. Although the Sentinel's will has yet to fade, who knows how much longer they can endure. I wish to ask you to persuade the Sentinel of Jinzhou, Jue, to come to Renacita, to save Imperator.
I thought we should use Tentai. Why do you think I can do that? Yeah, for real. You good, mate? Yeah, I'm okay. I just...
I will agree to
I'm doing good. I just...
all requests you make.
The music's kind of good too. Like, as I said, as I've said, I'm doing this probably a two-part stream for story because like, I'm not gonna do it all. I'm definitely not doing all one stream because my body getting tired too. I want to get some of it done tonight, so that way tomorrow I get some more of it done. But I'm awake enough to do the story. A Sentinel cannot leave his commissioned region. Doing leaving Jinzhou would be betrayal of duty. Doing so recovery. Hey, also, I'm leaning back in my chair, so I should probably sit up straight and not fall asleep. But I'm gonna lay back.
Word has it that you're currently staying at a hotel and are at odds with the Order.
You're still sus.
Perhaps a stay at my estate would suit you. For the
No,
remainder of
no,
your time
no.
in Renacita. I can offer you a glimpse into Renacita's past, and you'd be spared the Order's unwelcome attention.
How about I fight the Order?
There might still be a path forward.
Oh, now you're talking. Okay, you're talking. You're something important's happening.
Carlotta once helped me interpret some stained glass images. The story it told was very similar to what you described. Only more biased towards the Order. It mentioned Maiden,
Okay.
Do you think that's also a lie?
Care to elaborate?
Great anterior was portrayed as stained glass.
The part regarding the maiden isn't entirely fiction. The Sentinel does indeed appoint a maiden.
Her hair's fucking just floating.
Though not in the way the carnival.
What the heck is that, Spain? What the heck?
It's through resonance with a very particular artifact.
That's not how Joy found that resonator. No hair should be floating like that.
That's because Imperator wields the power to split and manipulate space.
Split space?
With it, they can withdraw a portion of power. That power's frequency will match the Imperator's own. This is how the Sword of Divinity, Turvin, came to be. A blade sealed with the very powers of the Sentinel, and the artifact used to select their resonator. To resonate with the sword is to resonate with the Sentinel. Only the Chosen One may hope to...
Alright, give it to me. I'm totally the chosen one, right?
Then, what about Cardathea?
The martyred maiden. The nature of her resonance is unclear to me. Perhaps she resonated with the Threnodian, or perhaps with the Sentinel in its corrupted form. But choosing her could not have been the Sentinel's will. That's because
Because what?
the maiden was already dead.
What? What? Are you saying the real maiden was already chosen?
In the past, each year the Thessalia family would hold the divine trials to select those with the strongest will. These young women would attempt to resonate with Turvin's powers. While overclocked, of course.
Why does it sound... This sounds so wrong while overclocked. It's like... What did you put them through just to make them resonate?
Though none succeeded, some saw fragments
cold.
of the truth hidden within the resonance. I was one of them. There was a moment where I glimpsed the Sentinel's corrupted form.
They do haven't... Oh, okay.
Suspended in the sky.
Okay, I see.
I also learned that only Turvin can break the barrier of that Sonorosphere. When I woke from that vision, I discovered a line of words inscribed onto my hand. I would never mistake my own handwriting. That is precisely why I'm searching for other possibilities. The words were... The maiden is dead.
An inverted ruin suspended in the sky. Her and Cardathea's descriptions bear many similarities. If Turvin is the key to entering the Sonorosphere, it stands to reason that Imperator may have played a role in the sphere's creation. If I can confirm that Turvin was truly left by Imperator, at least it would prove that neither are lying. Cantarella said she was overclocking when she tried resonating with Turvin. That's exactly what happened with Jinchi.
Yeah.
Could Imperator be trying to restore their power through a second awakening?
Look. Thank you for the flashback, Kuro. Thank you for this. Without this, you like people forgot, like me. Yeah, exactly. I love the thought process, like the inner thoughts voice. Also, what I'm loving, bro, most of this patch, the MC is talking. That never happens. Thank you.
If that's the case, my permission should cause a reaction. That's one way to confirm what they're saying.
Can I get a closer look at the sword? Would you mind if I tried to pull out the sword?
I suppose all that's left is its symbolic value.
I know, like, he's such more
However,
talking at this
please handle
patch.
it with care. It is a family heirloom. I've heard of your unique method methods and formidable strength.
It's like, since the beginning, he was talking too. I swear to God, if I had to spam my spacebar, I swear to God. Oh, oh, already? Oh, okay. Just MC things, you know? Her face is fresh, for real. Her like the small face, like shocked, like what? So is this my sword?
Rover, who are you really?
Dwayne calls me the Arbiter. You can call me the Blessed One.
No, you're likely a far more special entity.
Well, I have some information and theories of my own. Care to hear them?
Please, enlighten me.
You can't counter about the conversation she had with Carthia.
I would never have imagined someone already considered a martyr could still be alive. What surprises me even more is the connection you have with the Sentinel. We Thessalians revere Imperator as our one true divinity, and yet here you stand, the arbiter of the Sentinel. Would it be more fitting to address you as Master?
Keeping it is fine. Me is fine.
Then I present my request once more. Are you willing to help rescue our Sentinel and pull Renacita back from the brink of chaos?
You have a deal. I have my own reasons for finding Imperator. You can't catch a turbine. Just over for a moment before shaking her head.
Turfin can only serve its purpose while in your hands.
Damn, there's my free sword.
The only question now is how we reach Carthia and Imperator Sonora's here.
We can discuss it on the way.
So you're the one that Carthia sensed wandering outside the Sonora Sphere.
A question that you already know the answer to. Why bother asking? Although being described as a jellyfish. There is a cable car in the lower levels of the Thessalia estate that leads directly to the Sonora Sphere. The mechanism beside that wall can activate the lifts.
Are all these mechanisms really necessary?
I need to come a free sword.
Convenience isn't the only reason for having them. Some were specifically built in case an outsider decided to visit.
It's like you're meant to happen. Okay, hold on a second.
May I pray for anything specific?
I will be there for everyone as we head toward our shared future.
Not this sword.
Past behind.
Where's my new sword? Is it not 5-star? Can I not equip the? Wait, where's my new sword at? You don't have it yet? Oh. Bro. Game baits me. Baits me. I'll see this. How much I'm rocking. I have pity builds already on. Let me just. I already have pity builds, so yeah. Yeah. 40 pity builds. 40 pity here, and I mean, just 6 pity. Just literally 2 pity. And then this is. Oh, yeah, I can get. I'm saving my standard plus. All I'm missing. I don't know what to get next. I have all this 3. Honestly, I don't know. Probably the gauntlets or rectifier. I don't know. I honestly don't. I'm just gonna wait. I'm not. Unless they don't get crit stats. So just waiting right now. I have pity build them, so I'm fine. with Zani coming out soon, and I can keep going. Yeah, dude, Zani! Zani! I thought... Dude... I'm happy, but at the same time... I was hoping anniversary would be Zani. But you know what? I'll take it, though.
Before it became a sonorosphere, it was
I'll take it early.
the Avenolium. The martyred maiden once pursued her studies there. A superficial harmony needed to be maintained between the Thessalians.
She's
and
hot.
And this underground cable car was intended to send scions of the family to school. The elevator is merely a later addition I have built for easy access.
Also, oh. I have... Honestly, I am so close to getting a S1 unit. It means I can honestly go for S2 someone eventually soon. Which is very surprising, honestly. So I can honestly go for S2 Zani, right? Maybe. S2 Zani. And my fucking infinite view, infinite wave plates. I'll be honest. 128 wave plates. I burned some, but I don't have to burn all the way at the. Do I have to? I don't have to interact. I can stay AFK for now. I honestly don't know when to use my wave plates on. Besides echoes.
It makes me think it's too good to be true.
I'd like to share a different perspective.
Okay.
Rivers eventually converge into the same ocean. If a goal is mutual, then it's only a matter of time before they meet. Our choices and our will have led us to this situation, not the wishes of fate.
You are quite different from what the rumors say.
Oh, and what rumors have you heard?
Uh-huh.
That you're a recluse.
Yeah, I wish you had more Echo XP just by itself.
Oh,
Instead of just echoes.
that you poisoned your predecessor?
Yeah, poison.
Those kinds of rumors.
Poison.
A recluse? On the contrary, I've been searching for a solution to the Sentinel's plight, and rarely return to Renacita. After most of my leads fell short, a friend at Mingting in Huanglong introduced me to the stories they were telling of you.
A friend?
All the affairs of Huanglong's states eventually land in one person's hands. Would you care to take a guess at the identity of this friend of mine?
Why not put the other rumors to rest?
Yeah.
Because the rest of them are all true.
Ah, shit.
Honestly, it'll take more than that to rattle you, huh? I assure you, this is no jest. We Thessalians have lived under the Threnodians' whispers for generations. Once the soul fractures, the mind will follow, until only a puppet remains. When the soul of the ruling head falters, Thessalia tradition dictates that the successor usher them into eternal slumber, with a poison of their own making. My succession ritual? Well, an unforeseen incident gave rise to whispers that sparked those rumors.
How long has this been going on?
For centuries. Every generation. Outside, they call me the Bane, but historically every head of the Thessalia family has carried such a title. It just so happens that I am the most potent one yet.
And we're here.
The
No.
gateway into the Sonora Sphere itself lies at its center. We shall continue on foot from here.
Okay. Oh wait, why the fuck? All this is underground.
Strange.
These crazy, all underground. Wait, what? Wait, oh, this is on map, isn't it? Oh. Wait, no. Okay, it's an expansion. Okay, it's literally just expanding underwater, but like. Okay, I see. Oh my god. And of course, the new Echo set. Is this? It's not Brand. I think it's not Brand. They're so.
Who will sink into the depths with me? Engulfed by seas venom. Poor innocents. I've never seen such little creatures before. Would you mind staring at them?
Better not ask what she means.
The road ahead will not be an easy one.
Okay.
What exactly happened here?
The second dark tide.
Our tie,
So,
god damn it.
right here at the Avenolium, the largest seminary ever built by the Order. It arrived on the very day the Blessed Maiden passed her trials and was crowned by the Order. A day when belief burned brighter than ever. And when the darkness came, none escaped. These days, what most people remember is the seminary disappearing into the sky. But in truth, the dark tide that should have spread across Rinasita vanished along with it. Yet due to a lack of records, the second dark tide slowly faded from memory. I was there when it all happened, still an ordinary member of the family, watching it unfold from a boat just outside the seminary. It wasn't until later, when I attempted to resonate with Turvin, that I gained a partial glimpse of the Sonora Sphere's interior.
It sounds like someone inside the seminary did something to stop the spread.
Precisely. It could very well have been Cartophia's doing, but, as with the first time, there's also the chance it was the Sentinel who turned the tide. I can sense the conflict within you, the temptation to trust your maiden. But it's best to keep those thoughts to yourself, for now. For the Threnodian knows where the heart is weakest, and it is there it strikes the hardest. Of course, it's never too late to place your trust when the evidence is clear.
Okay.
But now is not the time, is it? Sink into the endless deep.
I'm assuming that the new Echo set's for her, right? Oh, fuck. Oh, okay. So she's the only Havoc character we have that set. For now. Besides Rosia. Or Rosia. Oh. And she's kinda quick though.
We desire, and so we find. Why not savor this?
Where am I at now? I said what's next to have character, but she works fine with the moonlit. Oh, okay. Tap control.
The gateway into the Sonora Sphere is just on the other side of this bridge. This is the furthest I've ever managed to venture. Judging from the bits of information the Sentinel gave me, Tavin is the key to entering the Sonorosphere.
Okay.
And who can wield the Sword of Divinity but a blessed maiden?
But you said you left yourself a message saying the maiden is dead.
That's why I sought aid from the other Sentinels. It's a shame they all refused. Luckily, you've brought me a new hope.
Okay. Why do I feel like this is still sus, though? We'll see. The Montellis and the Fitels. I can't pronounce it. Okay. Oh. Oh, memories come back. Wait, so we're inside now. Oh, music's changed. Oh, it's hello.
Laureate, you have come. Greetings. I'm Cartathea, and you are?
Cantarella Thessalia.
Oh, a Thessalia. It seems your ties with the Order are more complicated than they appear.
I had the privilege of watching the Blessed Maiden's performance at the Carnival once. I'm rather surprised. After all this time, you still look exactly as you did that day. But you and I should be around the same age.
I'm also unsure of what's happened to me. I've been searching for answers.
Yeah, what's happening? Sword.
This must be the Sword of Divinity. Tavin. The one with the Sentinel's power sealed within.
You shouldn't have knowledge of this sword.
Memories flowed into my mind just as you entered the Sonorosphere, granting me information about the sword's origins.
Cantarella said that only those who resonate with Turvin are granted glimpses of its knowledge.
Would you mind if I tried touching it?
Uh-oh.
The question of whose resonator I am is now perfectly clear. If I am not the Sentinel's resonator, then that must mean...
Don't jump to conclusions just yet. That doesn't prove you're the Thenodian's resonator, nor that you aid its cause.
Huh?
Things are more complicated than you expected.
This connection formed between the Sentinel and the Thenodian, the second Dark Tide, and the forming of this Sonorosphere.
Huh.
Right now, you're the sole survivor of whatever happened that day. You really don't remember anything?
As you spoke, I remembered a few more things. There are two other swords.
Other swords?
The Sword of Discord, Hognis, and the
Discord Virtue.
Haltia.
Agnes Altia. You remember the 3 pedestal. Do you remember the 3 pedestals as well? Oh, that's
Yes.
cool.
Did you see them too? Placing the 3 swords on their respective pedestals should break the seal of the main tower. But why would this information be revealed to me now? Is this the Threnodians doing?
If we do nothing, we'll never get any answers. Instead of speculating, we should use the clues we've gathered so far.
Yeah.
Lady Maiden.
Please, Cardathia would suffice. I am but a fake after all.
What the f-
I've waited for this moment.
Uh-oh.
This chance to save the Sentinel. And my family. I will not turn back, even if this does turn out to be a trap.
Uh-oh.
If the thought of the final answer troubles you, then I suggest you step aside. Rover and I will take care of this matter.
Since you are willing to overlook the possibilities of a trap, then there's no reason for me to worry and turn away. I underestimated your resolve. I'm sorry.
So how do we get up there?
Simply place Turvin on the pedestal behind me, and this tower will elevate itself.
Okay.
What you said to Cardathia back there.
Rather reflective on someone of her personality. Wouldn't you agree?
Quiet. Oh, cutscene time. Okay. Put my mask down. Oh. Oh, that's it. Bruh, debated. Unless. I guess you're baited. What the fuck? What's happening? Oh, what the fuck? What? Or the are we? Wait. Holy shit! Wait, everything's upside. Wait, so the city's upside down, but like reversed. It's like, or yeah, like everything's like gravity's or is reversed. It's like inverted. Oh, like the thing. She's trapped at inverted.
The gravity that occupies this space is the opposite of what you're used to. It took me some time to get used to it too.
Stuck in an inverted tower. This is what they mean. Oh, so the whole world's upside down. That's why she's stuck here. That makes a little more sense. Like, the tower's literally flipped in the gravity. My Swiss is down. Holy shit, that's fucking insane.
I believe it's to prevent them from falling to the ground.
M?
Tacit discords, the dark tide, and these ruins themselves.
I imagine it's also a symbolic reminder that our beliefs have been turned on their head.
Holy shit, that looks nice though.
This view matches with what I saw at the time.
Until you get used to the gravity here, I suggest we travel via phone. It's the name I gave to a gondola.
Oh. Okay. I get my sword back. Okay. Holy shit. Dude. Oh. Oh, this is the... Oh, holy. Oh, we literally got two... Okay, brother. Damn. Back-to-back expansions are here. Wait, a Spectral Rover. Wait, so if it... Oh. It's like... Reversed it down. Damn. Winds of the Past unlocked. Seminar in the Sky. Some islands on the side you probably go to. There's only one TP point. Okay, so it's only one TP point, but I assume we can fly, right? Right? We can. Oh, can't use it currently. Okay. Okay, so you can't fly. Okay. The fuck's happening? Is the building coming down to the sky is falling? I just can't get the story right now, huh? Okay. I was just high enough, bro. This motherfucking game, dude.
This gondola only has 2 seats.
Oh dear, I completely forgot about this.
How about I go Cartia first? How about I go Cantarella first? How about I make room for one more?
Greed will get you punished, you know.
I'm afraid Foe would refuse that suggestion.
The 2 of you can go on ahead.
Okay. Animated. Oh, here's the camera, okay.
You look distracted. Still thinking.
She's not that.
Cinderella said about feeling answers.
My powers are very weak, and many tacit discords wrong the Sonora state. Thus, I've been limited in the areas I can explore. All I can do is sit here, lost in thought, trying to figure out who I am.
Are you afraid of knowing the answer?
I am afraid, but not of the answer. I fear never finding one at all.
Okay. Oh, cutting time.
We'll be arriving at the first water rise soon.
Anyways, make it so small.
A few details, if you don't mind.
Feeling nervous?
Is it a roller coaster ride?
Of course. The last time I tried to pass it like this.
Oh, okay. I see. Both the crack noise. That's kind of cute.
Where were my manners? I can assure you that won't happen again. As for the rest of the way, I see it clearly now.
What the fuck? Uh-oh. One, two, three. There's like a few TPs around. Okay, good. Each tower has a TP. That's how she sees us? Oh, yeah.
Vines, over there. And that statue.
I feel strong remnant energy coming from it.
That's what I was gonna say. For real, that'd be so funny, the sound effects.
The Legends speak of how the first primes used it to purify the first dark tide. I see now. The lingering remnants of the dark tide must be trapping the spark. To release it, we'll need to clear away the remaining remnants binding it. Once we have the remnant spark, we can use it to burn through the vines.
Okay. See the statue. God, it's getting cold.
Therodian created the dark tide. Maybe Abby can absorb it.
Uh-oh.
Abby is still unwell. Perhaps we shouldn't burden it further. More dark tide remnants. Good thing there isn't much. Leave it to me. Don't worry. This much I can still handle.
Okay. Oh. Does that hurt you, though? That's the real question. Okay. You're fine, right? Sure. Okay, what can I do here? Dark Tide. Use Carthidia's ability to purify statues. Okay. Okay. Oh, companion. Oh, wait, that's actually kind of cool. You just summon her. You just summon her. So cold right now. Use a remnant spark. You're a fight. I'm literally just throwing a fire. Literally just throwing a fireball at them. I feel like shouldn't you hear the vines too?
The vines are remnants of the dark tide. Foe won't be able to cross through them. Let's disembark here and find a way to clear the path.
Okay. It's cold. Oh, more cutscenes. Really? That's it? It's good, but say like that's kind of short for a cutscene. Bro, I'm getting debated every moment. I'm getting debated.
This calibrator seems to be operational. One moment. That should do it. Why don't you give it a try?
Okay. Change the gravity direction, name it searchable areas. The blue when aligned with normal gravity, yellow when gravity is inverted, green when gravity is oriented sideways. I'll be awesome. I can remember that. Probably. Oh, wait, what? What's happening? Oh, okay. I was like... That's it? Okay, nothing else. I thought there was something else waiting. Oh, you use the arrows keys? Oh, that's it, okay. That makes more sense now, like, at least... That makes... Thank you. That's it, okay. Okay, that makes sense. Thank you. Thank you for that. It's like, I was like, really? Like, what's the point of this? Is it done already? So am I upside down? I am upside down. Damn.
It's turning. Rotate the gravity calibrator to change the direction of the gravity's pull. If we use this, we should be able to reach areas we previously couldn't.
Yes. Do I make me fight?
Moment of resonance. One more time. The end has come.
What the fuck? Let's go this way. Purify us now.
Harry, we need to purify the other statues before the Dark Tide's corruption returns.
Do that later. Oh, there's a timer. Jesus Christ. There's a timer for all three.
Sounds like Phone's getting impatient. Let's head back.
Oh, wait. I realized I was upside down. Wait, what happened? Like, wait, why am I falling? Like, oh, wait, upside down. Like, that's funny. Wait, so how to get back in there?
Sounds like Phone's getting impatient. Let's head back.
Wait, how do we get back there now? Wasn't it? Did I have a TP nearby? Oh, you can't access a TP anymore. That thing is. Oh shit. Okay, yeah. There we go.
Sounds like Phone's getting impatient. Let's head back.
There we go. And a sixth landing. Heck yeah. It's like, why am I falling? Like, oh wait. At least I can fly back there. Thank God. Okay, what we got here? Oh, space? Oh, wait. Oh. Oh.
Did you feel any discomfort while we were clearing out the remnants?
Nothing out of the ordinary. I felt fine. I suppose this alone is not enough to determine whose resonation I am.
You've helped a lot. Don't worry about that for now. Another water ice is coming out. You planning to hold on?
Oh. Okay.
Why didn't you tell me sooner?
Ah, sorry. Oh, God. Oh, it's chest here. I must get chest.
Cherish every gain. By the way, you said the inverted gravity is to stop the dark tide from descending into the city. But all we've seen so far are just its remnants.
And that's because this very waterway we're sailing on used to be the dark tide itself.
Ah,
In
okay.
these waters, gravity isn't the only thing that's inverted. Its very essence is too.
Yeah, I'll do one more. I think I'll do one more tower clear, and then I think that's enough cover for tonight.
Obstacles ahead. Let's get off here.
One more tower for tonight. There we go. What's happening here?
There it is, up there.
You're around halfway there. Okay.
Judging by the distance, we'd be hard pressed to make it back in time.
Can you use your ability from somewhere in between to clear them all at once?
Hmm.
I might not have that range,
Okay.
but there may be tacitite devices nearby that can help amplify my forte. Let's see if we can find one.
Okay. Let's try this out. No, that way.
Remnants of the past. Wind, guide me.
Hmm. Did I do something wrong? Can I not go that way? I had it this way, the original way. Why is it not working? It's blue. Look.
That's it. A tacitite device.
Oh, okay. I'll fight these guys.
Moment of resonance. Strike the shadows. No hesitation.
This should do the trick.
The hour is upon us.
Okay.
I sense your weakness. Sounds come forth. The end has come.
There you go, okay. flip it back up. So how does this work?
You okay?
Oh crap, I missed my button.
Just catching my breath. You go get the remnants, Mom.
Uh-oh. Alright. Go to the next DP and then that's where I'll call it for tonight. Hopefully no stories coming up soon.
Up ahead is the Tower of Salvation. And that's where the first pedestal is located.
Tower of Salvation.
Yes, a name taken from the Order's Codex.
Oh, hey, Cartia, there's not a roller coaster waterfall.
An unexpected discovery.
Okay. Space again. You really hit that.
I'd rather know I'm a villain than remain a wanderer, lost in a world without understanding. To live with no memory of the past. Would it be so different from choosing to enter? I must find the answer. Only then will I know how to face the memories I still carry. As for you, if I really am,
I can take care of myself. If it comes to that.
Oh crap. Oh.
I should go back for Canterella. Will you wait here for us?
Of course.
I hope you won't mind the extra trip, phone.
Oh, I was hungry. The Cartia had to return into your group.
I saw signs of battle along the way. Is anyone injured?
That is new.
You're not hiding anything from me, are you?
Not at all.
Your smile is rather concerning.
Oh, I insist. Here, take this.
What'd you give me? Advanced nutrient block? Okay. TP unlocked. Alright. I think... What the hell did I, what did I get here? Oh, okay, it's... Flash. Alright, what we're missing? Main quest. Objective, place Hoggins on a festival unlock. Quest unlock. 300 per damn. That's kind of a lot. That's basically the main quest, yeah. Okay, this supposed to get through this too. Alright, cool. Yeah. Alright, let's call it here for tonight. I'll do it tomorrow night. I guess I have like an hour and a half left, depending on what I'm doing, because my friends want me to do stuff, so that's gonna be coming first before finish WuWa, but we will see. We'll see. Super, thank you so much. Everyone else, Cole for the raid, Alpha, Beta, Chang, Reeve, and everyone else that lurked earlier. Thank y'all so much. I'm gonna make you like a rally and get ready for rest, because I got a long night. I had a long day. Have a good night. And yeah, you too, brother. Like, peace out, guys. Good night.